How to Manifest by Chung. Day 3. Set your intentions. Every intention sets energy into motion, whether you're conscious of it or not. Gary Zukov, The Seat of the Soul. You have to know what you want and why, or if you're not sure what you want yet, you need to ask yourself how you want to feel. Often we think we want something, such as a big house or a soulmate, but really what we want is intangible. Security, safety, love, comfort, joy. Humans are driven by emotions, which is why we're so susceptible to marketing and advertisements. Marketers will use specific colors, music, and visuals to incite emotions so that we enact behaviors. Have you ever seen a fast food commercial and immediately crave that burger? Have you ever seen a sponsored wellness ad on your social media feed and felt inspired to pick up a set of weights or drink a smoothie? The emotion those ads stir in you is what you're moved to want. You want to feel enjoyment, health, and energy. You're motivated to buy that smoothie mix because it will make you feel like you're doing something for your body, which will make you feel good. We set intentions so that all of our attention can be directed at a singular thing. You've probably heard of the famous Tony Robbins quote, "Where your focus goes, your energy flows." Your vision and intention are important forces that motivate you when you are in the thick of it, going through life and feeling pulled away from what you want by mundane things. Your dreams help you remember your greater vision and intention and drive you forward when things get tough. Strong initial intentions will help you refocus when the world takes your attention away from what you're working toward. We can find the physiological roots of these intentions in a tiny part of the brainstem called the RAS. The RAS, or reticular activating system, is one of the most important parts of the brain because it facilitates the functioning of sensation and attention. Made up of a net-like bundle of neurons that run through the hindbrain, midbrain, and a part of the forebrain called the hypothalamus, the RAS is about the size of your pinky finger and is located just above the spinal cord and below the thalamus and hypothalamus. Even though it's so tiny, the RAS has a major effect on the way you think. Basically, it's the reason why you're in the market for a new red car, and then all of a sudden you see red cars everywhere. It's our mind's way of filtering through billions of pieces of information coming at us and showing us what it feels is most important. Our brains have to filter, comprehend, and organize billions of pieces of information per second. So focusing your attention on what you want to experience versus what you don't will help guide you on the right path. It's kind of like why carriage horses wear blinders. Otherwise, they'd be too spooked by the onslaught of stimuli on city streets to stay on a path. Without the RAS, the world would become overwhelming and it would be virtually impossible to follow a single thought. You can use the RAS for manifestation by programming your brain to pay attention to what you want to see. By setting an intention and focusing your energy, it's possible to train the RAS to reveal the people, information, and opportunities you're hoping to achieve. Intention setting can sound somewhat mystical, but there's plenty of psychological research behind how well it works to help focus your energy toward a goal. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, and that's psychologically based as well. It's just how our brains work. So if you can program your brain to notice a red shirt in a crowd of thousands of people, then you can train your mind to focus and attract the things you desire. Back to the example with Jim Carrey. He carried that $10 million check around with him to constantly refocus his brain on what mattered to him and what his goal was. Getting parts in a movie and making money. Getting parts in movies and making money. The key here is that he wrote the check to himself, so while it wasn't technically real at that moment, when he looked at it repetitively, he was tricking his subconscious mind into thinking that it was. How you change your reality is by changing your thoughts first. You change your thoughts through repetition. All thoughts are not created equal, and we will talk more about the subconscious thoughts later. But for now, you will really need to be clear on your intention and be honest with yourself. If you want to manifest a soulmate, have you already invested in yourself? Have you worked out your relationship woes? Have you gone out there and taken action steps?